Hello there, niblings. I'm Eklinaar. Let's play Knights of the Old Republic, episode 22. I'm still in the Dantooine Grove area with Bolook, and he's having me participate in his investigation. There was a murder. He's got two suspects and an information droid. And so I need to talk to them and figure out who's responsible for the murder.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Uh-huh.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Bolook in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, when all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Bolook has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on KotOR, Rickard Lusoff, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Nettic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Kathhounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Kathhounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates... Is there... Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Alright. Sounds like I need to ask some questions.
So, what do you want to know? Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what... I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those Kath hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot and pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now? So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Iriaz. I shot, and when I called her must have been hunting it himself, because there was a right...
So, let me go through that again.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bolook's got that now. Mine too. I want that back.
Alright, so Bolook said it was cloudy.
So. I told you already, didn't I? Was in
I
my
saw this
blind
part.
a little now I... Ah, you pleader. Jeez. So. Right.
Okay.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Bolook came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do. How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there. Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say. Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bantha. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Alright, let's talk to Bolook.
Akupa, Chekupa.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Ta kum just tak miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukas maktalea. Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo. Mujashak pakhat. Qui no namapaole Rachikun?
Okay,
Hakupa Chekopa? Gino Mu. Mujashakpak.
This one. It was cloudy.
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo gandona chuchut. Ta kumjus tak miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Kachikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno pamulera chikun. Mujashak pakat. Kiye no namapaole rachikun.
Alright. I'm gonna save real quick. I realized I forgot to save after the end of the last episode. Alright, so I need to talk to him again.
So, what do you want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife. So, what do you want to know? You Jedi are so predictable, always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bolook guy. So.
Okay.
Right.
I think that was it.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
Alright, let's talk to the droid.
Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettick and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need?
Speeder. Oh, that's interesting.
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettick about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Okay, so Calder and Rickard had a fight.
Very well.
Now, which one's Calder again? This one. Calder's the guy who was killed. Alright. I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's ask him about the fight.
So, what do you want to know? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
Okay. Well, that didn't get anywhere.
Is there any other... Very well.
So they rented a speeder. Let's ask about that.
How can I be of further... But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room. But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime.
Okay, so this is getting...
How can I be of further...
Getting tricky. Let's ask him about this.
Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. I hope you don't find that incriminating. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Nettick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as
Candace...
I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stop.
I heard that part.
How?
Alright, note to self, don't bring Candace to murder investigations.
Is there any other information you need? Very
Okay, let's try talking to Bolook again.
Aku? Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Ka chi kun ita hodonga. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi.
Yeah.
Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita
Murder weapon. Okay.
Tolbabang. Ka chi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chiku. Mucho shak pakat.
Okay.
Is there any other information you need?
Tell me about the weapon.
We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KotOR. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
Now this guy had a weapon.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Echani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Echanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower.
Canderous.
Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's.
Canderous, you're not helping.
So, right.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Iriaz can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance?
Okay.
Of course.
This is getting interesting.
Is there any other information?
Yeah, let's check this.
I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with anything at all. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need?
So his blaster was stolen, but he never reported it stolen. That's weird.
Very well.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was hardly even an... How can I...
Okay, he didn't tell me anything extra. I can't ask him about it.
Of course.
Alright, let's go back to Bolook. The blaster is Handon's, but he lied about it being stolen. Yeah.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tukachi kun ita hodonga. Yiking
Blood sample on the weapon. Okay.
Muchashak pakat. Kiyeno no namapaule rachikun.
Okay.
Is there any other information you need?
The blood sample on the blaster.
I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the Enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not KotOR's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to KotOR. Is there any other information you need?
That's interesting. Okay.
Very well.
Let's see if
How can I be of further assistance?
Handon has anything to say about that.
Injured? No, of course.
He's still
Of course.
lying about that.
So,
Well,
well,
not getting anything from
Right.
that either. Okay, let's talk to Bolook again.
Tong abog sha umninang.
It didn't belong to the victim.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun be.
Yeah, it's Handon's, isn't it?
Hakup.
He's clutching his side. Yeah.
Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi.
Uh-huh.
Kun bez ching.
Think we're making progress.
Tongking ba nunotek.
Hey, what are you doing?
Badawana ni di bobo. Tong na bungsha nununya.
Sounds a blaster
Tong
wound.
patukashmak talea. Ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. 돌바방 원래 오간다 나르고 추추트. 먹으샤 본가 몰라와나 찍네. 바물레 슬리모
This is
포다다라가 쿰비스
getting interesting.
물레라베스.
Yeah, let's go with this.
론더 디호똥가 군 헝가비. 오늘 군 베스 칭 발라물레 통 아봉샤 옴니나. 원가 군 베스 캥 발레무라야.
Yeah, he thought it was cheating him in business.
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹어. 같이 주 이따 뭐던가. 돌바방 원래 오간다 나르고 추추트. 같이 군 이따 하던가. 이킹 군오 바물레라치 군. 론더 디호던가 군 헝가비. 오늘 군 베스 칭
That's an interesting theory.
킹바 누노텍. 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바.
Handon dropped his blaster because Rickard shot him.
돌바다봉과레어 간도난 추추트. 같이 주 이따도.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
다 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹어. 같이 주 이따 뭐던가. 돌바방 원래 오간다 나르고
Yeah.
추추트. 같이 군 이따 하던가.
So both being arrested.
바물레라치 군. 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바. 이따 포에 티키토. 돌바다봉과레어 간도난 추추트.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
Thanks, Karth.
뭔가 군비스 돌비 기고야나. 동 바투가스 막딜리아.
Alright. So we solved that one. Whew, boy, that was a lot of talking. I'm worn out after all that talking. Alright, so this is the way I came. I can go this way. There's not a lot of time left for this episode, but I do want to go ahead and finish exploring this map. I wish I could tell Candorus to go ahead without me going ahead, but yeah, this is fine. I have full force points. I can handle it. I'll need to back up and get some of them to attack Candorus. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Attack Candorus. He can take the hits better than I can right now. I'll get to a point where I can take hits really well, but I'm just not at that point like Candorus is yet. Alright. That worked out. I want to hit Kier again. Okay. Alright. I believe that was all of the Cath Hounds. Looks like there isn't anything else to explore on this part of the map. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, because continuing on will just take more time than I have. So tune in next time. I've still got this quest and this quest to work on, and I also need to go back to the Enclave. So tune in next time. We'll continue exploring Dantooine. May the Force be with you.